Hello my lovelies. Right, so I am off gallivanting with my husband. We're having a nice weekend away. We haven't been away in like probably 3 years. So just the two of us, off we go. So tonight, as your lovely demonstrator, I thought I'd make you a little video ahead, and I will put it to go live on YouTube at the same time, 8:30. Praying that has worked. Anyway, so we have a new catalogue coming. We have new things coming. So at the moment, I am just playing with things I haven't played with in a while. So one of those things was party puffins. So I wanted to show you a bit of fun with that. Now, I did receive an order and I've got some stamp new ink refills. So I'm going to try the baby wipe technique because I haven't tried it before. Although I have had a play this morning, obviously, because I can't just come into this blind. So let's have a look. So I have 3 baby wipes. I have one with Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent on. And then I've got one with, basically I've got in colour re-inkers to play with. I thought it was a good selection of colours and I could buy all 5 and it would be fine. So on this one, I've got the Polished Pink, Fresh Freesia, Pale Papaya. That one's got Pale Papaya and Soft Succulent on it. So first card I'm going to make. So I'm going to make 3 different cards with 3 different stamp sets. I know I shouldn't, but I am going to because I'm a rebel and all that. But no, I just wanted to show you that you could just about use any card, any stamp set that you've got, as long as it will take 3 colours or however many colours you want to put on it, to be honest. So we're going to just grab the, so we've got Happy Hedgehogs. So we're going to do that one first. Now you can use this as a background. So let me just get a block. I've got all my other things stuck on the blocks. I need a little foam pad. Let me just grab that. Okay, so we're going to go this way. And then we're just going to bring in our multicoloured one, and I'm just going to go, actually, I'm going to take it off. Right, okay, so when I did it before, I didn't have it on there. Slide that under my laptop. Where are we? There we go, we're back on screen again now. So I'm going to slide that off onto my desk, like this, and then we are just going to stamp some cute little hedgehogs. Now, you don't have to stamp in the same place as you do everywhere else. We're just putting some hedgehogs on, like so. And then at the top, we'll just have a sneaky peeky at a hedgehog's butt. There we go. So then I'm going to take the butterfly from in it, and it just helps to break it up. Let's find the small ink pad, and then I'm just going to try not to splat it anywhere. Put the butterfly around the right way, that might help as well. And then just do different colours. So just stamp onto your baby wipe in a different area each time and you'll get a different effect. Like so. Oh, I think we need one down here. There we go. That'll do. Maybe one in the middle. Oh, see, now I've made a pattern, haven't I? Never mind. It's all good. It's all good. So let me just move the baby wipe back out of the way. So then what I've done is I have a piece of scrap and I have punched out a little hedgehog, and I have eyes in here as well, but I will grab those in a moment. So I have this, which I would like to cut out this shape, so I will be back in a second. Right, so there we go. We have our little shape which is going to go across the middle, and obviously because we've got the hedgehogs on it, it's perfectly fine. So then I was going to put a hedgehog just there, but then I've just realised that I have done the base of the hedgehog in the same colour. So I am just going to grab I'm going to grab a different colour for his body. 2 seconds. Okay, so I've cut a body out of pale papaya, and then I have a pink. He's going to have pink spikes. He's going to sit here, and then I will place a sentiment here. Let's just see if we've got any. Just wondering whether we could put a bit of this behind. So I'm just going to chop a piece of that off. And then I'm just literally going to tear it, pull it apart a bit. See if I can get it to be. Just thought it would add a little bit of something. Don't think I made it big enough. Okay, so, or maybe we could do that, and the hedgehog could go there. See, this is my thought process when I don't organise things before my video. Right, let's just see if I can do it with this one. So there we go, I've torn it a bit more this time. So I'm going to pop it on, and then I just want a little bit of it to sort of stick out on the top and the bottom, like so. And then hedgehoggy will go there. I'll find his eye and his nose in a second as well. There we go, I like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my sentiment onto this. So I'm going to use finding a friend like you. Nope, finding a friend is the best discovery of all. So I'm just going to pop that onto there, and I think I will stamp it in black because it will stand out a bit better. And actually I might have a plan for the other part. So just like that. And then I'm just wondering whether we should stamp the hedgehog on it, which would give it a bit more depth, wouldn't it? Let's have a look. So let's see what it looks like. You know, I'll do it. If it looks awful, then you just don't do it. My problem right now is that I can't see. Because otherwise, oh, that's not bad at all. So then you could even stamp onto this bit, because you've only got to aim at the top, like so. So that when you do put it on, you can still see his ear here, and his little face is on there as well. So we're going to do that. So let's glue his body and his spikes on. Oh, a little bit there just to hold that on. Like so. There we go. And then he is going to glue on there, so just from his front foot to there. There we go, like so. And just glue this on here. Right, card base, like so. And just glue this on. So cute. You could even just leave it like that and just put a little sentiment on it, but I just thought we'd just embellish it a bit more with a bit extra. So just get that where you want it, leave it on there on the card, and then I'm going to pop, and I might actually get my Fresh Freesia Stamp and Blend, not Stamp and Blend, and just go around the very outside of my sentiment. Just add a little bit of definition. Doesn't have to be a lot, because, you know, it's just to stop there. It's just to make it stand out against the background and give it a border. I always think things need a border of some shape, like so. Still not entirely sure I love that hedgehog, but I'm sure it's gorgeous. I think I might need to put a couple of gems just to separate, you know, just to spread out that bit there as well. Just going to rip it a bit more because, you know, I'm a destroyer of all things. Okay, right, let's put some... Why is that stuck on there? It's okay, it's all good. Right, so we need some dimensionals. It's a good job I bought some more, because this is the last one I've got of this pack. There we go. So then when you put it down, the dimensionals will hold the silver webbing ribbon. I can't remember what it's called. I will make a list below. I put it that way up because actually it seems to stay better. So I'm going to pop that bit. So work out where you want it, like so. Pull it up a bit so that it's held down, like so. So you've got a bit of interest around the edge, like that. Although there's not much coming down this way, is there? So I'm just going to pull that. There we go. That's better. Then just up here. Oh dear. Shimmer paste wants to come out to play. Oh, we'll have to have a play with that one day actually, because I've only played with it once. Right, so I'm going to pop that one there, and then medium one there. Oh no, medium one there, and then maybe just a little one there, just to break that up. And then maybe, just because we can, we'll just pop a couple just on the card, like so. And there you go, there's card number 1. Just a cute little simple card with a very creative background, and yet it's a very simple idea. You only need re-inkers and a baby wipe. So card number 2 is, I'll get it in, I'll get there in a minute, I promise. So card number 2 is with Party Puffins. So let me just move these dimensional backings out the way before they end up in everything. So what I'm going to do first is create my gorgeous little puffins. So I'm going to bring back in my baby wipe, but I don't need the green ones yet because I'm using them for a floral that we're going to do. So I have 2 pieces of cardstock, basic white, and this one is 14 centimeters by 4, I think. Yeah, 4 centimeters by 14 centimeters, and this one is 14.5 by 4.5, because it's going to be a border across the middle of a landscape card. So on this one, I am going to stamp some puffins. Now we're going to have a multicoloured puffin in the very middle, like so. It's so cute. And then we're going to have, so I'm moving where I'm pushing it into the baby wipe, like so. And then we're going to have one over here. So they all look a bit different. And then I'm going to clean this off, if I can remember where I've put the baby wipe I was using to clean, because I don't like using baby wipes very often. Oh, it's all right, we've found me flannel. My chamois in the wash, if you're wondering where my chamois is. Okay, so there we go. Right, so while we're chatting, as you do, as we go along, I have made the decision to make a PayPal donation donation link, so that if you aren't able to shop with me, or if you'd like to support my channel, because obviously I need to be able to buy more product to show you lots of variety in the videos. Sorry, this is a piece of scrap basic white I've used for something else, and I love the fact that it doesn't bleed through. So there we go. Right, so that's that piece done. So yes, I'm going to put that link into my description from now on. So if you ever wanted to help me with my channel and keep me going, you can always make a donation. Any amount is perfectly fine with me. It all helps me to buy new products and things, and with a new catalogue coming, woohoo, I'm very excited about lots of things in there. Right, so as my background, I didn't want to put puffins, so this time we are going to use from the puffins set. There is a birthday cake, some candles, and a little fish. So we're going to do the birthday cake first, and we're going to put them at all sorts of angles, and we're going to have them popping on and then popping off, obviously. So maybe another one just there, but there is going to be a banner. I'm doing this the wrong way around, aren't I? Hang on, we're going to go that way because it still works. So I'm just going to pop that one there, which probably won't show now. Okay. But it's fine because a background does not have to be directional. Okay, so move the cake out the way. And we need the candles now. So we're going to pop those on there. Same again, pop it in there. Just put some candles on. Okay, so every now and then you can check. So if you just lay this on top, you can sort of see where you could fit another bit in, but obviously I want room for my little fish. So let's just grab my fish. And with the fish, I just tried to go across 2 colours. You know, you might be able to squeeze across 3 like that. And then we can have one poking in there. I reckon one might fit there, but I'm not sure. Let's have a look. So that is really gonna, you could put a piece of anything across the middle and just stamp around it, but who's got time for that? There we go. Right, so I've got a bit of a smudge there, but I think we can use the sentiment to cover that. So that's that and that now. So we've nearly finished already. So the last bit is the sentiment. So I'm wondering whether we should do this in the fancy, in our lovely, oh, what was that? Oh, runaway hedgehog. Right, just clean the stamp because I had black on it previously when I was doing my practice, because I always like to practice, so I always end up with like 2 or 3 cards when I do it this way. Right, let's see if this works. Yes, it does, because we're just going to trim off that end and that end and cut straight up there, like so. And then to make it stand out, as like I said before, I'm just going to do the edges like so. Pop that, and then that is going to go on here. Right, let's get them all stuck down. So I'm just going to get my bone folder, which is available in the catalogue. If you would like a catalogue, the mini catalogue is still running. So there's still 2 months left on that one. So if you would like a copy of the mini catalogue, just let me know and I can pop you one in the post. And oh, upside down. That was nearly a disaster. Right, so glue that on. As soon as I get my hands on new catalogues, if anybody would like one, if you'd like to be on the list, let me know. I can add you onto that. So I need, did I have any dimensionals left? Yes, so what we'll do is we'll just trim up some of these because this is a big, this is a long sentiment. So we will just, on that end, on there, did I cut? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, where did I cut? Because I know I cut more than that. So then we'll put that on that corner. That can go there. That can go there. And then we'll trim a couple of these. That's better. I was going to say the back was peeling as well then. My fingers weren't doing as they were told. There we go. That'll do. Right, so just peel all these off. One last, oh. Okay, right, they're all ready. So then find the middle, and this is going right to the very edge of the card because you have the pink, the polished pink matting layer. So that's going to go there, and then you can use this little one, and I'm just going to grab a different, the smaller dimensionals. So they're going to go on there. And that's going to go, I think, maybe there. And that's your card number 2. So then all you need is some gems. These have got to be my favourites, if you know. So we'll pop one. Right, let's have a look what we've got. Oh, that lid's gone. So I want to pop one there because I made a smudge. So I'll pop one up there. I'll have a nice big one down here. And then I'll put one, where did that go? There he is. I see you. One there. I think maybe I should have, no, not the big one because I've got a big one there. So you always try and sort of balance them out. I'm not the greatest at putting gems on, I have to say, because I don't want them symmetrical, but mine always seem to look symmetrical. So there's card number 2. Let me just tidy up a little bit. Right, for the last card, I'm going to use Flowing Flowers, and I'm just going to show you how you can just stamp straight onto a piece of cardstock and stick straight on the front of your card. So we're going to do it landscape, and I do have the florals here. Let's just check which ones. Is that one big enough for my leaves? Nope, not that one then. I've got that one, and then I have got the, and as you can see, I have done stamp surgery. I apologise to anyone who may feel offended by that, but you know, needs must, and I needed to. More for me than the cards. Okay, so it just didn't work for me having the flowers and the leaves and that on the same one. I don't have the Stamp and Write markers, so I found it difficult to make my leaves the right colour. So I just decided to cut it up, and you know, I bought it. It is mine, so I cut it up. Okay, so I've just put a little bit more ink on my thing because I have left a small gap between doing these two stages, as you do. Okay, so let's start with the big flower, and we're just going to press into the baby wipe and then place it towards the corner like so, and that looks not great. Okay, so I haven't left the baby wipe long enough. Hold on a second. See, love the fact it's got a side B. It's like a B side. Let's try it again. Hold it there for a few seconds. That's better. It's like a little rainbow flower. I mean, isn't that cute? Okay, so then we're going to take the group of 3 flowers and again stamp it into there. Place at the side. Move it around a little bit so you've got different colour on different flowers. And I'm going to do one down there as well. And then I am going to clean off the stamp, and I'm going to go to the edge of the baby wipe and just pick up the colour of 2 and just show them sort of peeking out there. I am then going to swap my baby wipes around. So let me just clean my desk. Should have put something underneath that. Let me just put something to protect my desk. There we go. Right, so I want the ink with the pale papaya and soft succulent. So just add a little bit more soft succulent and a bit more just in the middle, because I don't need it to be a strong colour. So I'm just going to move that around, just check it. No, it's not moved around enough. Oh, what is that? Okay, need to add a bit more. So ideally, when you go to do this, you really need to be stamping it kind of all at the same time. So when you are putting ink onto your baby wipe, remember that it will soak in and spread, so you may not get the effect you want if you were to come back in a couple of hours to try and do it again. So I'm going to put some leaves coming out there, and then also down here like so, and then I'm going to pop some leaves over here and then just there. And I don't want it to be perfect. I am going to add a little bit of dottage as well. So we do have the dottage that I cut off the floral here. Now it's quite an intense one, so I am going to just give it a stamp in the middle and check it first, and then just add like so. There we go. Then you have the florals as well. The dottage as well. Let's move those out of my way for a second. Okay, so let's move that out of the way. Now I think I might use a different coloured card base for this one. So I'm just going to see if I've got a soft succulent. I don't know if I've got one cut, so we will just quickly cut one. So we can go through sizing as well if we do that. So let's just grab a piece of soft succulent cardstock and my trimmer, which I seem to find a different place to put every time I use it. Right. Don't cut it, Wendy. Okay, so I'm going to cut this at 14.5. So I basically take a full A4 sheet, then I score at 14.5 down the middle, fold in half, and then trim off a slither. Now it's up to you what size you make your cards. I just don't like the 0.2, 0.8 because my eyesight's not great and I always seem to mess it up. So I'm just a bit more, take it to the nearest half a centimetre, and that's better for me. So then all I'm going to do is put that in at 10.5. And some way of magician's like thing, I've managed to take my score piece out and fling it on the floor. Okay, we will find that after because I don't need it. That's just typical. Right, so this is going to go this way. I quite like the side opening cards, so we're going to go with that. So we need a sentiment on the edge. Now, just to sort of soften the edge of this, I'm going to grab my, is that blue? Yes, that's blue. I need green. Green. That's green. Right, let's have a look what colour we've got on here. Okay, that should work. So I'm just going to get my soft succulent ink pad. And I'm going to ink it up. And then I'm just going to go around the very edge and just give it a frame. Quite dark too. Oh, I've just remembered. I've just re-inked it. I re-inked it like earlier this afternoon, so I should have known that was going to happen. But there we go. It's fine. I like it like that because when you put it against the soft succulent cardstock, it just looks awesome. Awesome. So what sentiment shall we put on here? So flowing flowers. Oh, let's have a look. It has a beautiful happy birthday in here. So for this one, I am going to use the Evening Evergreen because black, I like black. Black has its place, but I do like, when I've done a card where I've stamped a lot, I just like to use the darkest a green, because this has got soft succulent, but the Evening Evergreen will stand right out on here without it needing to be black. Oh, look, I've got I don't know why, but today, in practicing and everything, I keep pushing too hard. I think because my muscles are so not happy at the moment, it's just making me like rock a little bit. So what I will do is, I know that the bit above the H is maybe a little bit too high. So I'll do a little tiny bit of trimming on my red rubber up there, and then it won't matter if my hands are poorly, I will still not get a halo. I can sort that with a gem. So we will bring in our gems now. Oh, actually, we're going to glue it down first because I don't like pushing down when you've got a gem on it. So let's glue this on here. And then we'll turn it over. Place on here. There we go. Like so. So we don't need this anymore, so we'll move that out of the way, and then we'll bring our other cards in just a moment. Let's put some gems on here. Okay, so I'm going to put a medium-sized gem just there. You can't see the... I'll put one there, and then we'll put a little tiny baby one just here. Then we'll have a big gem there. Actually, we won't put it there. I'll move it in a second. So I'm going to put that one there. No, we are going to leave it there because now I've stuck it down. It's well stuck. So I'm going to pop that one up there. So that will do very nicely. So like I said before, when I've done other videos, I don't always put the piece inside straight away because I don't know what I'm going to put on it and who it's for, because that usually depends on who it's for, depends what I write in it. So that's that one. So then this was card number 2, and then card number 1 was the hedgehogs. So there's that. Oh, hang on, we're not in camera. There we go, that's better. So there we go. Right, so look out for some advertisements about a paper share. I will be doing a paper share from the new catalogue. I think that's going to, yeah, there'll be a freebie in there, an extra little gift, along with your paper share. Sorry, my words are not coming out now, are they? Also, I'll be doing my pre-order very shortly. Now I've actually decided what I want, and that will include the new ink, so I will show you those as soon as I get them. So there will be a notification too about a class I'm going to be running, and it's going to be a tutorial, so we can work with whatever you have already, or if you don't have it, I can let you know what you will need and you can possibly buy it in ready. And if you're able to purchase it through me, then you're very welcome. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to give the video a like or a thumbs up, whichever you want to call it. Share it out with friends if possible, that would be lovely. And also subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and if you are and you don't get notified every time, just click that little bell and click all, and all videos I upload, whether I do my replay of my lives or my videos, it will notify you. And then if you're around at 8:30 on a Saturday evening over on Facebook, I do a live every Saturday, but obviously this one is because I'm away. You know, we all need a little break now and then, and this one's been a long time coming. Right, thank you all so much for watching. Lots of love to everybody. Goodbye.